At the heart of JustWork is really this idea of how can we help people move forward in life, and not simply in a short-term nature, but in the long term. JustWork started in 2004, really growing out of the life and the ministry of Grandview Calvary Baptist Church. So Grandview Calvary in the Grandview Woodlands neighborhood of Vancouver did a lot, really trying to reach out into the neighborhood and identify what were the needs that people had and how could the church be a part of helping. Kind of a common theme across all those programs that emerged was that of employment. So in 2006, we started our first social enterprise then. There's 3 enterprises. So the first one is Just Potters. They make ceramics functionware for customers here locally in Vancouver and across North America. And then we have Just Catering, which provide catering services, both corporate lunches and breakfast, as well as wedding events. And then we have Just Renos, and they do single-family residential work, but as well they do work on commercial projects and multi-unit housing projects.
You'll hear a lot of people when they talk about giving employment opportunities, being more about, the discussion around getting people into mainstream employment. But what social enterprise does is a whole lot more, and what JustWork has been doing is a whole lot more. It understands that people are at where they're at, and they're at where they're at for various different reasons that can or cannot be changed. And it meets them where they're at, and so it gives them a sense of being and rootedness in community, the chance to be productive, the chance to be a contributor despite where they're at.
We've got a number of employees that struggle with different health issues and other disabilities which make employment really difficult for them. So our way of doing business and our flexibility is crucial for them as they try to earn a living. We try to build them up and to give them some skills as well, and we try to give them a kind of employment that's dignified and something that they can take pride in and take pride in the work that they do. So at the end of the day, they can stand back and look, this is what I've done with my hands, this is what I've built today, and they can be proud of the kind of work that they do.
There's no way that I would ever be able to keep a regular full-time construction job the way my schedule and my health is these days. But to have JustWorks, for me, it was the perfect fit. It was just incredible find when I found these guys. I can come to work, they treat me with respect and dignity, and I get my self-respect and dignity, and a little bit of money never hurts, so it's all good.
I think for many people, we sense that work is about moving up the corporate ladder, achieving new levels of success, and it's about how we can progress individually. But I think work has a much broader concept around it. So the Christian faith really is at the root of what we do. So if you think about a tree, you don't really see the roots when you're looking at the tree. And often when people see JustWork, they might not see Christianity jumping out. But we really think that by being connected with Grandview Calvary and by being embedded in this story, this Christian story, a story of hope and moving forward, that really shapes who we are in a good way. What people mostly see about a tree is the trunk, and what people mostly see about JustWork would be our business enterprises. And so those have to be strong and be functioning well in order for JustWork to succeed. And then what we want the tree to do is to produce fruit. And so for a business, that has to be quality services and products for our customers, that has to be there. But as well, and ultimately what we want to produce is employment for people who are in need. And so that's the fruit that we're after, is to provide that employment and the hope and the dignity and the confidence and the community that comes with that.